all of them and all the great films make you at some point challenge you or do something that is not what you wanted, particularly with franchises, because there's a preconceived notion of there's an expectation, let's say, right? When it's the first movie, it's hard. Like the first one will never, you take a perfect masterpiece. Then, I think every movie. And now Aliens, because it's older, people go, okay, it's also perfect. But I know, talking with older people at the time were like hardcore Alien fans, you tell them about Aliens and they go like, nah, why do you have to bring soldiers? That's not Alien, and the Queen, and that doesn't make no sense. Why would you have a hive? They're insects now. Like I think there's always an element of that when it comes to franchises. I think they all had something. Probably Alien and Aliens, no. But by Venture, then you go, it's like, why they're all men in this place? Or why did they have to kill Newt and Hicks? Like, oh my God. But then the movie, I still with me forever, that film, right? And even with Jean-Pierre Jeunet, I think there was also things, I don't remember what it was with Resurrection, like what was exactly what bothered me at the time, if anything. But I think probably the creature idea, I don't know, I remember it bothered me that the Queen finally showed up and it was killed right away. I was like, what, we finally see the Queen and they murder it. And it dies just like that. So Alec, there's always elements like that will bother you, and but that only means that you truly care. It's like I've been telling my friends, like if you're a true fan, there should be things in my film that upset you, that makes you go, why they did this instead of that, right? That was great. At the time, I was blown away. And with that piece of score as well, which is one of the best pieces of music for all the Alien movies, I would say, that the end of Alien 3, just a fantastic piece of music. I'm sure, like for Cameron and Ridley also, they agree that the facehugger is one of the scariest things. I think it was technology mostly that stopped them from doing more things. I had a long chat with Cameron about his facehugger scene, and you could see how complicated it was. They have to do reverse photography, like every shot was. They have to design something specific for every shot. And I think now, just with technology available to animatronics and even on the CG side, to build things that feel real and can do things that it couldn't do before, allowed us to explore those characters more. And because I agree with you, for me, it's like the scary thing is a facehugger. If you give me the choice between being killed by, being taken by a facehugger or killed by the xenomorph, I'll take the xenomorph. A quick death instead of being put through the whole process of incubation, right? It was what reminded me of how scary Alien could be, because I started playing that game thinking, well, this should be fun, run around some spaceship, and then I find myself terrified. And then with the time that I think is what inspired me to start thinking about it many years before I made it. So I find it fascinating as well how all these arts are kind of going in circles. You will never think a few years ago that the game will inspire the movie that inspired the game in the first place. There's this kind of full circle that I find personally fascinating. Terrifying. It was terrifying. See, it was the scariest part of making this movie. It was to finish the first cut, and I kind of put myself in that situation. Obviously, I wanted him to be the first one to see it, so I didn't want anybody to see it first or give notes or divert or take it in another direction. I just really wanted him, out of respect, to honor his work, to be the first one that see it. And also, he's my producer, but above all things, I really want to be on his own, by himself, to watch the movie. And he wanted to watch it by himself, but it's like, I'll watch it, and I'll meet you right after. And it was. Yeah, the leading up to was terrifying. The time when I knew at this point the movie started and really is watching it. I mean, but I was lucky that he really liked it, and he was super supportive of the vision and the movie, and he's been an incredible help in the whole process of making it. I did already. I had a call with him. Yeah. I spoke with them. At some point of the process, I I spoke with both of them, the writer, his co-writer, I think, and him about it. I mean, look, above all, I don't remember exactly what they. You should ask them what I told them. I don't remember. I just thought they were very talented, and I can't wait to see their movie. I heard it's amazing. But I think a lot of it is just like to what you want is to, with any movie, but particularly with that one, just to go for it and really not be you have to do it in an unapologetic way and go full on and never think too much about what people want to see. Or I think when I was talking with them, I think there was a bit of like, but how do we navigate this in the studio? And it was like, pretend they're not there. Like, just make it the same spirit that you make Vermin, they make your first film, and do this the same way, right? If you're doing something wrong, someone will stop you, don't worry. But don't be thinking about what they want before they come in. And the filmmakers, everybody involved with that franchise, they're amazing, so they'll be in good hands. I cast people that I don't need to ask them, that they want to do it. A great actor wants to give it all, wants to do it again. Like a great actor will do, and that applies to Jane Levy in those movies, and Kaylee's no different that way. Like I might even sometimes we'll do 5 takes, and I think, that was good. But if I'm not in tears saying like that was a miracle, they will want to do it again until I get there. So it's that's usually what you want, someone that you don't really need to. I don't think with any of them I had to go like, we have to do it again, and them saying like, really? But they want to do it. They want to go again, and they want to do it until it's perfect, and they can tell when they faked it, or they can tell when the emotion wasn't real. So they go again and go again until they go like, okay, that felt real, and that's what you want. In every department of the movie, you want to work with people that care so much about the film and care so much about what we do, and that they will never stop until they feel it's perfect, because I think that's what the audience deserves, and they really respect that. And not everybody's like that. Some actors might be like they're doing their job and that's it, and some technicians as well. But I really go out of my way to only work with people that feel as I feel, and that are under this delusion that cinema is the most important thing in the world. And if you believe that, you'll do a good job. Thank you.